This is one of the most secure prisons in the world. It houses felons who are no ordinary people. There are no walls here, but no one has ever escaped. On this day, another felon was escorted to the prison who even the guards didn't dare to mess with. He was the gladiator champion Orc, who made the whole continent tremble. A chain track was built just for him to move him safely to his cell, and the Orc happened to be placed in Chris' cell. He ignored Chris' warm greeting. Instead, he was interested in the female inmate who was sitting on the sidelines. He said, "I've been in a lot of cells, never the same one as a woman." The Orc offered to spare the woman's life if she served him well, but the woman knocked him to the ground with a single move. "It's not a simple man who can be held here. Today is the day of the pardon board. The judge will give the prisoners a chance to express their repentance to decide whether they are eligible for pardon or not." He said, "This is your second year in prison for grand larceny and fraud." Chris seized the opportunity to tell the judge about his background with great affection. 20 years ago, he joined an organization called the Harpists League. Simply put, they were spies, because at that time, an evil and ancient race appeared in the palace. In order to expand the power of their race, they would gather all the inhabitants on the eve of winter for a sacrifice. As the high priest continued to chant his incantations, the people below the altar noticed something strange in the air. The people watching were completely unaware that this was a conspiracy. As the priest lifted up the horn, countless streaks of blood in the air continued to converge into the horn. The horn then purifies a large amount of blood mist that pours out towards the crowd. Once these blood mists were inhaled, they would devour human souls. Those who were close realized that it was bad, but it was already too late. The rest of the people who fled in all directions were all stopped by the red-robed sorcerers. It turns out that their real goal is to enslave humans.